Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you have accepted that you're weird, feel free to stay. And by staying, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. I'm laughing at myself because I've just realized how long it's been since I've actually been on here doing this. And I kind of stumbled a few times before I even managed to get my words out to say the intro. But anyway, so Happy New Year. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Happy New Year. I want to talk about like what my goals and stuff like that. Obviously not that original. A lot of people do this on YouTube anyway. You start with a video where you're talking about your goals for the new year, blah 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 blah. I've not done that ever on this channel, but I just thought I would this year because I kind of feel like, well, you understand why in a minute when I explain how 2021 was for me. So if you remember the last video I actually posted on here, I think it was in May. I don't remember, but it was like it was a long time ago. Like it's been a while, it's been a minute. I do have a few videos that'll be coming up and whatnot. Some are a little bit on the older side, some a little bit on the recent side. By recent I mean like December. First things first, let's just start with how 2021 actually started out for me. I had COVID. It's not funny. It's not funny. I need to come into. Anyways, basically I had beginning of 2021 of last year, I actually had COVID. I got COVID in November 2020. No, was it November? October. End of October 2020. I had COVID. So I actually had COVID for 3 months. So I had COVID during my birthday, Christmas and New Year's. I had COVID basically. So from then on, it took a while for me to recover and all that. I basically was like I met the criteria for the people that had like long-term COVID, and I actually had to start using an inhaler at some point because I was getting out of breath quite quickly and blah 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 blah. Cool. I recovered from that. Took about, I think, an additional 3 months before I was recovered. Then I had signed myself up to do a charity hike, and I was very excited to do it. And then I got the all clear from my doctor to say that, oh, I can start training. Cool. I think I started training in February. My hike was meant to be in May. Was it May or June? May. I started my training, went all fair and fine. I was doing my training. Obviously there was a few hiccups in there in terms of like nutrition and stuff like that, but that's fine. We'll sort that out this year. I was literally, training wise, I was doing great. Even nutrition wise, it's just I was eating more than I should have been, but anyways, it's just because I was thinking that like COVID, I lost a bunch of weight when I had COVID, because remember I had COVID for 3 months, and the only telling sign of that I lost weight was I lost the weight in my bum. Like my bum was a certain measurement and I lost 3 inches, so I wasn't happy about that. But anyways, that's besides the point. I started training for my hike. I was doing great. I was like meeting my targets literally each week, like because every 2 weeks. So it was like I had about 4 months ish to train for the hike, so I was kind of like fast tracking it and stuff like that. So I was meeting my targets and stuff like that, and I even got to the point where I was like, okay, because my main thing was like before, like at least a month before my hike, I actually need to be training like at least I need to be able to go on a 5-hour hike. Like it shouldn't be a struggle for me to do that. So I was doing that, and I was actually pretty happy because I was like, considering I had COVID, my lungs were a bit like banged up and all that stuff, but I actually had got to the point where in the beginning when I started training, I was using inhaler, but by the time I got up and built up to like me working out 5 hours at least like 3 to 4 times a week, I didn't need an inhaler. Like it was all great, it was fine, whatnot. Then come May, by the time we got to late April, I wasn't feeling well. That's the thing. I just started feeling more tired. But then in the beginning, I thought my tiredness was mostly caused by the fact that, oh, I'm training 5 hours, like 4 times a week. Of course, I'm going to be tired. So I was just like, I was sleeping more and more and more. Like literally, I just felt tired every time. And even with me sleeping, I still wasn't feeling like I slept enough. Anyway. And then we got to the point where I literally had to, an extent, force my GP because if you didn't know, in the UK, obviously not everyone watching this is in the UK, you can't get bloods as like a regular thing, like blood checkups and all that stuff, unless if you go private. But within the NHS, it's not part of that. So I literally had to force my doctor, I had to force my GP and be like, I need you to do a blood test because something's not right. Like, I was just like, because I'm so in tune with my body when something's not right, that I was just like, there's something very wrong right now. I'm like, there's something not right. And then I had the blood test, and literally it went from blood test, results came back. When the results came back, I think that's the last video I uploaded on here, I literally was like severely anemic to the point where like my doctor was just like, you're not doing the hike. They booked me in for an infusion and I had to get an iron infusion. Post getting the iron infusion, I wasn't reacting or responding the way they thought I would. So they then actually upped my dose of my iron supplements from 250 milligrams to 320. That happened. And then while this is happening, my back started acting up and started going back to the chiropractor, and they went to the chiropractor, and basically I'm just gonna pop an x-ray off my pelvis. There you go. This is basically what my pelvis looked like. I don't know if I don't know how long my pelvis had been like that basically. So I will put a normal x-ray of a pelvis here and then mine, and then you can clearly see how like tilted my pelvis was. So I was training for my hike with this, which is not ideal at all. And then on top of it, come to find out after my chiropractor did the test and all that stuff, because of how many trapped nerves and everything that was going on, my body wasn't functioning properly. So when I'm training and all this stuff, to an extent, some form of weight loss should have been happening. It wasn't happening. The food I'm eating, thinking that it's actually helping, like obviously making sure that I have like the nutrition and all that stuff balanced, I wasn't absorbing everything I should have been absorbing because my nervous system was basically f***ed up. So there's I'm laughing now, it's not really funny. And I started then my treatment with the chiropractor and all that stuff, and then that went on from May all the way up to September. I actually like got through the should I say the treatment period. I got through it, like in terms of the results I actually got from it were better, like they were like quicker basically. Like with my chiropractor, I would have to have like more sessions basically in terms of how bad my pelvis was. With my back, that's what happened from then on. And then with the anemia business, that went on. Like I literally, like I think each month leading up to until October, yeah, until October, I was literally having a blood test each month because literally like one of the doctors literally, because obviously like I'm under a team of doctors within the GP practice, so one of the doctors that actually was requesting my like reviewing my blood results and all that stuff at the time when I got results back for one of the months, she actually was like, I don't know what's going on. Like she genuinely was like, we don't know why you're not absorbing like you're not absorbing any iron. You have to do another blood test again. While also this was going on, I also got referred to rheumatology. So that was also to do obviously with the fact that they were still not understanding what exactly was going on with me. It's not funny. It's really not funny. Got referred to rheumatology and I had to basically have blood tests. I think they took about 7. No, how many vials? They took about like 6 different vials of blood. And I was looking at them like, excuse me, I don't think I have enough blood for you to take from me right now. You're taking 6 vials. So they had all these different checks and all that stuff and whatnot that like my rheumatologist wanted to find out. So I had that, I had x-rays, had an MRI scan. Yeah, that happened. So I still not received the results from that just yet. I have the appointment coming up at some point. I might update you on that in the upcoming vlog at some point. But anyway, that happened and still obviously waiting on the results of that. So that was me and my health basically. Come September, before September, August, I finally got accepted into uni. So if you didn't know, I am back at university. I will do a video of that like separately at some point, explaining why I decided to go back, the course I'm doing, how it's been, blah 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 blah, and plans career wise and all that. But anyway, yeah, I started uni in September. That came with its own stress. So basically because of the previous course I'd done before, I wasn't now eligible for tuition. But then it's like the course I did before, I didn't have to pay for tuition because it was NHS funded. So what do you mean I didn't have tuition? So around October time, I was now even contemplating that potentially I might need to defer and like start uni the following year, like the year we're in now, but September of 2022. Because I was stressed out because I couldn't get bursary, I couldn't get tuition, and then on top of it with my course, I actually can't work. Yeah, so that happened, and how did the year end? The year ended better, basically. So that's just a snapshot, basically, of how like 2021 was for me. So I was ill, I recovered, some parts haven't recovered, some parts recovered, some parts didn't recover. Some parts is still ongoing at the moment, so there is that. So I'm just sharing all of that basically just to say, this year moving forward, the goals I have set for myself that I actually want to do, and also I just wanted to update you in terms of like the reasons why I actually have not been on here, because I've just been readjusting to the whole process of being a student again and whatnot, because that's taken up like a huge chunk of my time, like completely. But anyways, there is that. So I've kind of now got to a point where I'm like starting to get like a rhythm and all that stuff and the schedule. Good schedule. Moving on with this channel, I will not be uploading twice a week. Not that I had been able to. Actually, I had been able to before May, I had been able to upload 2 videos per week. Moving on, I won't be able to do that because it's just too much. 1, because uni. 2, I have 2 channels now, so I have to upload. If I'm aiming to upload 2 videos on here, that means that in total I have to upload 3 videos per week. I'm not going to say that I can. That's a lie. That will not happen. I cannot do that. So what I'm aiming for is that here I will be uploading every Wednesday. And then with my second channel, if you didn't know, I have a second channel which is basically the sex education channel. So all the things, if you watch some of my previous videos, I've done a few sex education topics on here. They will stay on here, but I am going to be moving all of that stuff to a separate channel because I just feel like it doesn't merge well with this channel, because this channel I want it more to be more about like health, like physical, mental health and all that stuff, and just like lifestyle. Not that saying sex is not part of my lifestyle, but I'm just saying that like that needs to be separated, because obviously like my niece does feature on this channel, so there is that. And I do have family obviously that feature on the channel. That other channel, if that is more of the things that you're more into, what's drawn you to my channel or drawn you to connecting with me, I do have a second channel, and I will put the name of it just here, and I have the link of it down below for the second channel, and it's called Eve Made Me Do It. I've done a whole explanation video, an intro video explaining the reason why I chose the name, blah 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 and whatnot. It is that channel, so that on that channel I will be uploading on a Sunday, purely because Sunday is supposed to be a holy day and all that stuff, and the tagline for that channel is Sinful Sunday, so that's the main reason why. And I just feel like that's a better schedule for me, because I know that on my main channel, which is this one, I know there needs to be a video on Wednesday, like today when you're watching it, Wednesday, or it might not be a Wednesday when you're watching it. And then the second channel, it will be every Sunday, so I can keep up with that schedule, because I know that per week I need to upload 2 videos, but it's for 2 separate channels, it's not on the same channel. So that's what's gonna be going on. On this channel, I am potentially going to be doing more vlogs. So I know you like some of these like sit down, chatty, me chatting rubbish. They will still be here and there, but I'm going to try and change this channel to be more of a vlogging channel, because it's going to be easier for me, I think. And it might make the content a little bit more interesting than for me to just do the sit down, chatty type of videos, to be fair. And fitness wise, I am going to be doing a hike this year. I had hoped that I would be able to do 2. I haven't signed up for both of them. I signed up for one of them, but not the other one, because the other one I haven't decided yet, because I'm looking at my schedule for like placement and uni and all that stuff, and I don't think it will fall within the time frame that I want it to be. But one of the hikes falls within the time I'm at uni, not on placement, and then the other one falls when I'm on placement. So I need to either look for a different hike at a different time when I'm back with uni again, or I might just have to stick to one hike. But I want to do 2, because I was pissed off. I'm not going to lie to you. The fact that I didn't do the hike last year, I was pissed off. I was hella pissed off. I was so angry with my body, because I was just like, how the hell can you even betray me like this? Like, have you ever been so angry with your body? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you actually get confused, because it's like, who are you angry with? I'm angry with my body. I wasn't angry with anyone. I was angry with my body. Like, you are letting me down. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't functioning the way you're supposed to. So I am obviously kind of setting myself up for that this year. I mainly want to prioritize my fitness. I'm not so concerned on the weight loss. Obviously weight loss will come as part of it when it comes to like me training for the hike and all that stuff, but I'm mostly focused on the fact that I need my fitness to be better. I need my my lungs to be functioning a lot better. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had to share for this video. I just wanted to like catch you up on what's going on. I am also going to be going back to therapy because anyway, like literally this year I think my main priority is just like my health. Like I'm not like, yeah, my health, and then obviously like uni. Last year it did a number on me because I was just like like, oh, so this has happened. Oh, okay, so not only this is also happening. Oh, this is also happening at the same time. It did affect my little noggin at some point. Can't really say I was depressed. I was borderlining it. Like I was borderlining on, but it didn't happen. So I just need to get back to therapy because there's like some things also that surfaced about myself that I'm not too happy with. I will do a video at some point on this whole business with me and therapy and whatnot, because I need to explain in terms of how therapy actually works and the type of therapy I've actually had and will be going back to having again, because I cycle on and off on therapy because, mate, I'm not gonna lie to you, that anyone that tells you that they go to therapy literally a year after year after year, like rolling, I don't know how to do it. There are people that do it. I don't know how to do it. I have to cycle on and off. Like I can't. Like no. Like it's an emotional roller coaster that I just no. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share in this video. It just give you like a real quick update, as like in terms of like where have I been, because I kind of went into hibernation like real quick. I was just like bye without any warning. But yeah, it was just mostly because first of all I was angry with my body. I've gained weight. There is that. That's the anger as well that comes from that. Like I just literally been angry with my body from all angles. So mentally, physically, appearance wise. When I say physically, I mean like fitness wise, and then like appearance wise, I've just gained weight basically. So I'm not happy with that either. Nobody try and tell me that I'm not fat. I'm fat. Anyways, I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to check out my second channel. It's linked down below. There'll be a video every Sunday on that channel, and on here it's every Wednesday. So there is that. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, like link down there, there's a little thing here. My handle is somewhere. It might have changed, but my handle is somewhere on the screen. My handle for both my Instagrams, so like the sex education one, and then my channel right now, the one you're on, the makeup one. But anyways, so I will see you. I'll see you in the next video, and onwards and upwards. Yay! Bye.